Well, welcome back. You're still watching Fut-Afrique. Thank you so much for choosing to stay with us. It's that time on the show where we talk all things women's football. But before we dive into the conversations, make sure that you answer the trivia question that we asked you across all social media platforms. Use the hashtag. It's hashtag Fut-Afrique. Now, we always start off by celebrating a certain player. This week, we're not going to start by celebrating her. Not that we don't want to celebrate her, but because there's another story that has emerged, right?
Yes.
I will say Refiloe Jane, AC Milan, because that's what a lot of people associate her with.
She's branded AC Milan.
She's Refiloe Jane, AC Milan. Let us know, things have come to change. Where's she going?
So a lot of people are having this conversation to say she's moving from Italy. We saw her, thank you, farewell message that she posted on social media, but she's not leaving Italy, actually. She's just leaving Sassuolo, which is the club that she was playing for. I'm really...
Italy, South Africa. Do you know how gorgeous Italy is? You've been to Italy.
Yeah, I have been. It's a very beautiful country. Linda, I wouldn't want to move from there if I was her. However, football decisions are based on, how comfortable you are and the growth of your career. It'll be interesting to see where she moves. I think she's had a tough season last season, to be quite honest, in terms of the injury. But we saw her coming back, and we also saw her coming back into the national team. So I think this will be a great opportunity for her, to hit skyrock again, as we always know, the maestro that we always know. But I'm super happy for it. I'm looking forward to actually hearing the breaking news.
Yeah, Coach Mazibu will stay away from the English, please. Please, because also, realistically though, right? She's not 21 anymore, right? And I'm not saying she's close to retirement, but also it's just like, when you go drinking at a certain age, after that, it's like,
it's hard to recover.
That's 60, go home.
Yeah, and you make a very valid point. Sometimes it's a little bit daunting when we see our senior players getting injured, because it does take a little bit of time for them to, to come back. But she's a player who really takes her getting back in terms of her rehabilitation quite serious. She takes her time, and I'm hoping that we're not going to be seeing any more injuries, because we do need our skipper back, definitely.
We really do. We love her as a coach as well, but we like her on the field more playing, right? Now, as I did say earlier on the show, is that the 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup is heading to Mexico, USA, as well as Canada. I started off with Mexico simply because we have a player in Mexico who's literally gotten all the Mexicans to know where South Africa is on the map and who South Africa is. And when we speak ball, what do we mean?
And when we speak plug, we're talking about her main, Jermaine Seposenwe. The girl is doing absolutely marvelous overseas, and like you say, she's putting us on the map. We spoke about her in our last show to say we're wishing her all the best, and we hope that her team lifts the trophy, and she lifted the trophy.
Voila.
It's one of her biggest international trophies to lift, and I think it speaks volumes at the kind of work that she's been giving. She's a player, when you listen to the commentary, obviously you can't understand if it's in their language, but you will definitely hear them calling out her name, and it just speaks about the kind of work that she puts in on the field to support her teammates. She speaks very well of her technical team and her teammates. I think she's really happy. When you're happy in a working environment.
Yeah, like,
happy. And we can see it. And she's doing amazing. And we are super proud of her, hoping, she's going to be causing waves in the Mexican League.
Well, absolutely. Bafana, it's up to you. You need that golden ticket to go to the World Cup, because Mexico is waiting for you. Mexico is ready for you. Mexico knows you because of this woman.
Because of her main.
Because of her main. Let's talk about the under-15s. Our under-15 women's national team went out to Zanzibar. Now, they didn't go there for a holiday, but they went there to stand on business.
Oh, our bundles of joy, making us proud. 15 years old. Hey, Itu.
The goal didn't look like the proper goalpost. They were
so cute.
Yes.
They were smaller. But I mean, it's phenomenal what they're doing at the age that they are at, and to represent South Africa at such a global stage, winning it, and shout out to Coach Kumalo, for the work that she's been doing on grassroots levels. We've seen the work that she does at KZN development football, and dealing with 15-year-olds can be a little bit difficult, because you still have a lot to teach. You still have kids that don't listen, they don't understand certain concepts, So for her to really take the team to where it is, I mean, it's phenomenal. The girls were so happy. Shout out to Coach Katleho, Malebana from Mamelodi Sundowns, with her amazing goals. She did well leading the team, but I'm super happy for them. And definitely this is a start to development football.
Well, it is a start development football, and our plea is for CAF to continue with the initiative, but also may the respective associations protect these young girls, give them game time, give them a platform where they can continuously invest in their abilities and talents.
See the results.
Do you understand?
Yes, we love it.
Do you understand? Future Banyana stars. I love this for us. But as we know, the Under-20 FIFA Women's World Cup is also coming up. The draw took place. We know that Boma Augusti, it's all systems go.
We love it. Women's Month, and I think it's a perfect time to have this tournament. You and I had a conversation on one of our episodes when we were talking about, Cameroon stepping off. So we see Cameroon, Morocco, Nigeria, and Ghana, representing Africa, and we spoke about Cameroon basically, coming off and not having enough. If that would affect their preparation games going on to the Under-20 FIFA World Cup. And we are just hoping now with the groups that they've been placed in, knowing how fast and how quick international players are, we are hoping that they have the right preparation games leading into this, because we would want to see them, advance. And something to pay attention to, Itu, is we see Morocco again, we see Nigeria, where we have these conversations about the teams that are really remaining consistent from development all the way to the senior team when it comes to the African continent, and Nigeria and Morocco are always there. We're hoping that, South Africa also represents us in the same sequence as Nigeria and Morocco has. And I mean, Morocco is new. If they can do it, why can't we?
I think in Morocco, they've also invested, the female footballers have also invested into some boxing as well, which is something that we've seen over the course of the week. But we're going to leave the conversations at that. It gets very interesting. All eyes are going to be on the Under-20s come August. A new champion will possibly be crowned, but also congratulations to everyone that we've celebrated. Refiloe Jane, Jermaine Sopesingwe, and not forgetting our Under-15s coach Kumalo. We say thank you and we salute you.